Hello, sisters. I'm in my temple tonight after having had a lovely evening with Brooke and Shirley and Jimmy and dinner and dancing and dropped in deep conversation. And I've been compiling, or not compiling, I've been kind of authoring a note to you all about this season of Shakti experience that we've had these last months and how I'm feeling about it. And so I'm going to try and be as articulate and clear and concise as I can be without making this a really long video, because I could. And that is, I don't know how much I really got to share where the idea of Seasons of Shakti came from and what it was that I was really inspired to explore for myself and have a core of women explore that with me. And I know I talked about the seasons and in our body and how that lives and how we're integrating it and how it's moving through us. But what I want to say about all of that now that we're kind of coming up the other end of that, and we've now passed Imbolc and we're headed towards spring, and we're having some late winter here. We got lots of snow today. It was just really, really beautiful for those of you not in the area. And what I've really been wanting to say is just such deep gratitude for you all just trusting me enough to jump in and do this beta test and jump in and do this with me without having any real articulation or model. I didn't have a pre-written program or a pre-designed plan. What I had was a loose skeleton of what I really wanted us to be able to explore. And Brooke and I had spent an evening here in the temple, and then Brooke and Krista and I spent some time together talking about it. And I really had this vision of I don't know what or how it was really going to come to be. And what I want to say about that is you all have really helped me see and feel and embody winter, like deep in my body and bones. And it's been really powerful for me personally. And at the same time, what I notice is that I'm not at my most creative. It's not when I'm most on my output. It's not when I'm most wanting to design new things or activities or inspirations or experiences, because really what I'm wanting to do is go inside and be internal. And I really gave myself huge permission to do that. So good. So exactly what I needed at this time in my own personal journey. And along those same lines, I know many of you know that I have my own coach that is coaching me in my business side of things and inspiring me to really offer what it is I do in a way that is intended for its greatest healing. Like, the whole reason I want to do this is because I've seen it, I've experienced it firsthand in the healing that sacred sexuality has brought to me, and I've watched it heal and work so much with not only my clients, but my other peers in this experience, or dear friends or loved ones that are in this experience of sacred sexuality with me. And so I know the power of it, and I feel inspired and really driven to share that with those who are most inspired and interested by that journey as well. So all of that to say, Seasons of Shakti has been super potent for me, and it has not been what I wanted it to be for you, I don't think. It hasn't come out of me in the way that I've really wanted it to. And I don't have any heaviness about that. I have only truth about that. And so what I want to do at this point is we are headed up to March 21st, which is our next spring equinox. And when we go into the time of equal, where the sun and the dark is here in equal time, and the spring, and things are coming alive and starting to shoot and sprout. And it's already well into spring. We've passed that mark. So that's what Imbolc is, right? Is the next step into spring. So with that, I want to wrap up this experience that we've had together in these next few weeks, and spend some time coming to any conclusions that we have about that. Really asking you to share with me any conclusions you've had, things, perhaps experiences that you've been having in winter that we haven't talked about or seen, or perhaps you're feeling a little more spring and a little more ready to share. I don't know about that either, but it's an invitation. As we're getting ready to close and wrap, we have a call this Saturday at 10 o'clock. Don't know who will make it, hoping to see as many of you there as possible, and as we're getting ready to wrap down. So thank you so much, sweet sisters. Blessed be, and have a lovely evening.